today we're going to be doing some Easter DIYs using mostly Dollar Tree items. With it finally warming up outside, I'm really excited to start decorating for spring and Easter. I hope you guys are too. If you're interested in seeing these DIYs, stick around and let's go ahead and get right in the video. So here I'm just taking this pack of DIY ornaments that you can get at Dollar Tree. And we're going to be replacing these on the garland I already have made previously for Valentine's Day. I'm just going to be taking 7 of these. Since I don't need the one with the logo on it, I'm going to put that one to the side. And then I'm going to be taking Waverly chalk paint in the color Pumpkin, as well as some white acrylic paint to dull that color down. I'm going to go through and paint these. After going through and painting these, I decided I actually wanted the color to be a bit more dull, so I added some more white to the orange color and went back through and painted them again. I make sure to paint the front and back on each of the carrots just so that if it gets turned on the garland, then it isn't a big deal. Now I'm going to be taking Waverly chalk paint in the color Celery, and I'm going to go through and paint the tops of the carrots. It did take a couple coats to do this just because the orange color underneath is a bit darker. Again, I'm going to be painting those on both sides as well. Once those are done, I'm going to be taking some white acrylic paint and just giving the carrots some lines, kind of to give them more definition. I'm going to be putting 4 lines on each side of each carrot. You could obviously use a different color if you want, like black or something, or you could forego the lines completely. Here I'm just going to be disassembling my Valentine's Day garland that I'm going to be putting the carrots on. So I took off all those tassels and put them to the side, and now I'm going to be taking off the wooden hearts and replacing them with the carrots. Once that's done, I'm going to be taking the black and white ribbons off the garland. I wasn't sure if I wanted to keep them or not, and I kind of wish I would have, but I think it looks nice either way. And I think this looks really cute for Easter. So up next, I'm going to be taking 2 of these bamboo wreaths that you can get at Dollar Tree, and I'm going to be unwinding the twine from one of them. Once I have all that twine off, I'm going to be separating them into 2 sections to try and make some bunny ears out of them. I'm going to be trying to bend them in the shape of a bunny ear. I'm going to wrap twine around them like they were previously, just in the new shape that I have. And once I get to the end, I wrap twine around the ends together to form that rabbit ear shape. And I repeat the same thing with the second one. And again, I just trim off some of the bamboo at the bottom of each of them just to make it a little more easy to work with. And now taking that other wreath form, I'm going to attach the ears to it, but first I need to connect the two ears together. So I'm just going to wrap those with twine until I feel like they're secure. And then I'm going to take those and wrap twine around them to connect them to the other wreath form. You could always add some hot glue here if you want, however, I didn't think it was necessary. And then I'm going to be trimming off the excess with these wire cutters I have, just to trim off the end to make it look a little bit nicer. If you can see here, you have the rabbit head shape. Now I'm going to be taking a few of these lavender picks. You can get this pick at Walmart. I think it was like $3 for the whole thing. Or you can get some at Dollar Tree. They have them as well. And then I'm going to be taking one piece of this lamb's ear. I believe you get 2 in a pack for about $2. And I'm going to be splitting it in half and then gluing the two halves together. Once I have those glued together, I'm going to be rearranging this lavender in a way that I think I want. Once I have it decided where I want it, I'm going to be trimming them off and then gluing them together. I really like how this purple from the lavender will add a nice pop of color to the wreath. Once I have that glued together, I'm going to be taking one of these bows that I got on clearance from Christmas time at Walmart. I'm going to be adding that to the middle and just kind of twister tying that around the back, mostly because I'm really bad at making bows myself. Then I'm going to be taking a clear zip tie and zip tying that to the wreath. This way I can easily change out the greenery if I want in the future. Once I pull that tight on the back, I'm just going to snip off the end. And then I decided the ends of the ribbon were a bit long, so I trimmed those as well. I think this turned out really cute and it only cost a few dollars to make. Up next, we're going to take this veggie storage container you can get at Dollar Tree, and I only really care about the inner part, so you can use the other portion as just a container if you want. I'm going to be using Rust-Oleum white spray paint just to cover that. And then I'm going to be using 3 of these eggs that you can get at Dollar Tree. You can save the other 3 for another project. And at first I thought I was going to just leave these a white color and then use some speckles to speckle it. However, I decided I want to pop a color, so I ended up changing the color later. But I did go in with Waverly white chalk paint to cover these. Next, I'm going to be taking Waverly chalk paint in the color Pool, because I said I wanted to change the color and make it a bit brighter. I added the pool color as well as some white acrylic paint just to dull it down, and I give those a nice coat. However, I don't show it. I eventually decided I wanted it to be a brighter blue, so I just go back in with the pool color itself over top of this. And oh, I lost an egg. Once those are nice and dry, I'm going to go in with some black acrylic paint and a paintbrush and just try to add that speckle effect that you see on a bunch of eggs now. It'd be a lot better to use a toothbrush to do this. However, I didn't have an old one to use at the time, so a paintbrush works as well. Now I'm taking that crate that I spray painted white as well as some raffia I just kind of bunched into a ball. I'm going to put that raffia in the crate just as some filler. You could always use some moss you can get at Dollar Tree as well. I'm just going to add my 3 robin eggs to it, and I think this turned out really cute and it looks really nice with my decor. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure and like and comment down below what your favorite item I made today was. Also be sure and check me out over on Instagram. It's at The Casual Crafter. And if you've made it this far in the video, you go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can be tuned in for all my future uploads. I'll be uploading DIYs every week, so stick around for that. And thanks again. Bye!